Companionship. Companionship of mice and men is primarily demonstrated through the friendship of George and Lenny, as there are no other meaningful relationships between people in the book. The unusualness of their bond is emphasized throughout the novel, particularly through the contrast with the other characters, who are isolated and lonely. Apart from Slim, the man on the ranch find it difficult to understand why George and Lenny stick together. Many of the other characters are searching for companionship but are unable to find it. By the end of the book, all the characters are lonely in some way, even George, who has now lost his friendship with Lenny because Lenny is dead. George and Lenny's friendship was the only friendship evidence in the text. So how was Lenny and George's friendship sets them apart? George and Lenny recognize that they are different because they have each other and understand that this is very important for them. Evidence. But not us. And why? Because I got you to look after me and you got me to look after you. And that's why. Analysis. The way that Lenny repeats this question to George demonstrates that he has learnt it through saying it many times as he cuts George off to complete this mantra. Even though George sometimes gets annoyed with Lenny, their friendship is the most important thing in both of their lives, and it means that they protect each other. George takes this as to an extreme length by killing Lenny at the end of the book in order to shield him from Curly. The other men cannot understand the relationship between George and Lenny. The other men on the ranch are suspicious of George and Lenny's relationship and do not seem able to understand that it is a straightforward friendship. Evidence. I said, what stake you got in this guy? You taking his pay away from him? No, course I ain't. Why you think I'm selling him out? Well, I never seen one guy take so much trouble for another guy. I just like to know what your interest is. It's the boss speaking to George about Lenny. Analysis. The boss is immediately suspicious that George answers for Lenny and cannot understand why they are travelling together. This demonstrates the way in which the men on the ranch are unable to fully appreciate the benefits of companionship, as they have been isolated for so long. Men like Curly and Carlson do not recognise the value of forming friendship and cannot empathise with who that do. Many of the characters are lonely and searching of companionship. The loneliness characters on the ranch are Candy, Crooks, and Curly's wife. All of them seek out companionship but are unable to find it. George can tell you screwy things and it don't matter. It's just the talking. It's just been with another guy, that's all. Crooks to Lenny. Analysis. Due to him being so isolated on the ranch, Crooks understands the need for human relationships. He explains the need to have contact with others, no matter how meaningless it may be. This emphasizes the damage that loneliness causes and how important relationships can be in such a harsh environment.